Let's get straight now down to El Paso, Texas, where you're watching live pictures there of Air Force One landing not too far away from where NBC's Gabe Gutierrez has been reporting for us on this day. And Gabe, as you heard from Representative Dingell, she's hoping that they can reach the word comprehensive immigration reform. But certainly this might be one of the first movements by this president to actually give a head nod to this topic as being an issue that is important to the White House.
Yeah, Richard, and of course, comprehensive immigration reform has complicated many administrations of both parties really for decades. And as we're looking at those live pictures of President Biden about to step off Air Force One, his first trip here to the border as president. As you know, Richard, Republicans have criticized this administration for not, in their view, taking this humanitarian crisis seriously enough. This is his first trip to the border, and we're here outside of Sacred Heart Church, a church here in El Paso, where migrants have been camping out here for quite some time, and we see the president right there getting off Air Force One. He is expected to tour a migrant processing facility as well as a port of entry. I believe, it's hard to see from my vantage point, but I believe he is greeting Texas Governor Greg Abbott, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong. There's some glare on the monitor that I'm looking at right now. But again, those live pictures, President Biden, the significance of this. This is something that you know, his administration says it has been working on now since that influx of migrants especially came to the El Paso area within the last month or so. In mid-December, El Paso officials saying they were seeing up to 2,500 migrants a day come into this area. The White House now says that that has dropped about 70% since mid-December, and they announced a series of policy proposals last week that they hope will continue that drop. Among those is that now Mexico has agreed to accept tens of thousands of migrants from certain countries, including Nicaragua, Haiti, Cuba, and Venezuela, that will be expelled back into Mexico. The hope is from the Biden administration that that will discourage some of the migrants here from coming to the U.S. But at the same time, the U.S. says it plans to take up to 30,000 migrants a month if those migrants do go through the process, the legal process of applying for asylum. Over here, you see, migrants here outside of the church. They're singing here. You can see behind me dozens of migrants have been here. This is something that we've been seeing throughout the morning. There have been 6 arrests here, and last week there were arrests here by federal officials that were critics have said that local officials may have been trying to sanitize the president's trip here, that he wouldn't get to see the confusion among some local officials here that has played out over the last couple of weeks. But again, migrant crossings here have dropped in these last few weeks, and that's what the Biden administration is trying to highlight, that they are taking this seriously and that they are setting aside money from the infrastructure law in order to make a more robust immigration system. And Richard, I want to play, as we keep up this live picture, I spoke with a local official here that had a direct message from the federal government. She spoke to me a little earlier today about what she wants to tell President Biden. Take a listen.
I think they have done zero to prevent this. I think that they're trying to cover bullet wounds with Band-Aids by sending FEMA down here. I'm happy that he's coming, but I hope that he comes and he sees this part of El Paso, not just the rest of the community, but this part, and really talks to the people of El Paso, because the citizens of El Paso are the ones that elected him. And I hope that they're able to tell him, like, President Biden, this is not normal.
And again, that was a former city councilwoman who we spoke with earlier today. But as we look on the left side of your screen there, President Biden, those live pictures, him landing in El Paso for the first time as president, speaking with local officials, local members of Congress. And he's expected again to tour a port of entry as well as a processing facility here. Then tomorrow he is, later today, but tomorrow he's expected to be at that North American Leaders Summit in Mexico City, all part of an effort by his administration to highlight their efforts here on the border, something that Republicans have long referred to as a humanitarian crisis.